traders, welcome to yet another week of the Forex market analysis. I hope you had a good trading week last week. Last week was a flat week for me. Let us quickly go on to the pairs that we had on the watch list for last week before we come on to what we have for this week. So for last week on the watch list were the gold, the AUD/NZD and the NZD card. Starting with the NZD card, I had this mini market structure on it and I was pretty bullish. So the NZD card had a bullish start to begin the week, but then the bulls didn't carry on the momentum and the NZD card fell back to trade within the range throughout the week. The gold was a trade idea which had got me bearish, but then the bearish confirmation will only come if we secure the 4-hour candlestick closing below this very level, and the close never came. It was just protruding wicks. For the AUD/NZD, I was a bear as well, but I was trapped. I was bearish and the confirmation will come if we went below this level. Went below this level deeply and even a retest came, but then the bears lacked the momentum to go down and the bulls just took over right at this level. So for the coming week on the watch list are the USDJPY, the EURJPY and the AUD card. Starting with the USDJPY. USDJPY has been a pretty bearish pair for a while now, but then for 2 weeks now the bears have paused their movement and the USDJPY is consolidating. Out of this consolidation, the market has printed a symmetrical triangle. So now we have only this triangle to work with around the USDJPY. In the coming week, a break of the resistance of the triangle or a break of the support of the triangle will determine where the USDJPY is headed next. The downside to this week's trade ideas are false breaks. We have a similar situation in the EURJPY, which has also been consolidating, but this time the consolidation has printed out a descending channel. So on the EURJPY too, we have this descending channel to work around with. The EURJPY will remain neutral if it keeps trading within the channel, but the breakout will occur if it breaks. The direction will be determined if it breaks above the resistance or below the support of the channel. For how the EURJPY is set up, I'm really rooting for a breakout from the resistance. If not, the EURJPY keeps trading within the range or go below the support of the channel for the bears to step in. If you are bullish, if your bias is bullish like me, one thing you should be looking at over here is this one too. We can see that this channel, the resistance of the channel is not really well defined, as we had a false break over here to trade back within the channel. So that is one thing we should be on the lookout for to avoid getting into false breaks. For the AUD card, from the daily time frame, we can see that the AUD card has approached a very major resistance level, and at this resistance level we have an ascending channel in the form of a rising flag. This makes me bearish, but then we can't be so sure until the breakout from the flag occurs. So in the coming week, to find a very confident direction for the AUD card, a break of the resistance of the flag or a break of the support of the flag will be what will show the way or the direction of this pair. So we have breakout trade ideas for this week. I wish you a profitable trading week. See you next week.